Well, hello. I had to get together real fast and get out here and do this video because see, I'm at 5% and it's been about 52 hours. So I just run my electronics to here. The things that I'm going to need when I go camping. I didn't air up my bed, but I'm sure it could handle it with no problem. But you see I put this in here because I thought it wasn't charging fast enough. It doesn't matter, but it just made it easier for me to use what I was already using. And you can turn that on or off. You see the USBs on and off. But what my problem was is that I was leaving these things plugged in even though they were charged, and I didn't realize that this is fully charged. It still pulls power. Watch. See, that's 5 watts now. Now what I wanted to show you is my phone. It pulls about 3. Here are my phone. So this is pulling 4. This is my big battery. This didn't fully charge, but it's better, and I'm going to do my next experiment just on using my power banks. I made sure all of these were charged before I started, and this was fully charged. What I should have done was use them and come back and charge them off of here. But instead, I had things plugged directly into it, and I didn't realize how much these pull. So I'm not going to be doing that anymore. As a matter of fact, I may ditch these because that's power that I need for other things. But it gave me 52 hours, and you can see I'm down to 5%. I'm going to turn the USB off. So now I just have it on the AC, and I'm going to turn that off too. Well, when I'm done with the video, because I need to power this back up and do another experiment and see how many hours of my power banks, because I know in my head about how much time it is, and then find out how much time it is at the wall outlet. Now if I get a solar panel, and in 6 hours if I can charge this up with the solar panel, that gives me 52 hours of use. With the experiment I've run so far, that's 52 hours of free energy. Sadly, I have seen that I am a horrible person when it comes to consumption of power. I didn't realize how much every little thing draws. So I guess I'm not going to be so friendly about charging up other people's stuff. I just have enough to meet my needs. And of course, you know, little kids are little kids. But for the most part, I'm going to expect people to be responsible enough to take care of themselves, because this is going to barely cover me if I go out for 3 days without a power cord. And that means going camping where there isn't a place to plug in. I need at least 3 days. So if this gives me 3, I'll be happy. Because this here should give me a day and a half all by itself. And this, I should list the prices. I'll see how much I paid for this one and the smaller Anker battery. And I think this was $5.99. That's 5 hours. And these were $9.99 and they're 4 hours a piece. So I happen to know that. So we'll see what happens. And I tried seeing if I could use this as a port to put a cigarette thing in there. You know, the little, like this. So I could plug things into there to see if I can get them to charge faster. But I think it might charge slower than it does at a wall outlet. I'm going to see that too. But we're going to go ahead and power it back up till it's all the way full. And then I'm just going to make sure all my power banks are charged, and I'm going to use them and just see how many hours I can pull out of here to charge my power banks back up. That'll tell me more in a way that I can understand. I still do not understand Ohm's law. I don't have time yet to look, but you can see I'm down to 5%, and this is telling me how many watts is pulling, and this is the part I need to understand. Because if I put a 12-volt electric blanket in here, it isn't really going to matter if it's a 12-volt blanket. It matters how many amps it's going to draw. Don't ask me, I don't know. I don't know. I gotta learn that still. But all in all, I liked it. And I just went ahead and plugged it into the wall. I wasn't going to go ask somebody to drive around for 6 hours. And if we're camping, and I can still do this, I can go ahead and get free 4 hours with the solar panel. So I can still keep other things charged. Because I notice I'm going to be a nervous Nelly about my power consumption. Especially if I get another camera. But that's all. I just wanted to update you on how many hours I got out of it. And so far it looks like 52. But I was wasteful on some of it. I think some of it just went into nothing. So I'm going to be more mindful this time, and I'll let you know how many hours. That's all. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I think I'm going to go to bed now. Bye.